Incriminating evidence just keeps raining and pouring. Fleasa even told us last night that she doesn't owe Lynette money. The trustee, the special counselor, Randy Shockett, and FBI getting involved to go against Fleasa. This is a bombshell.
I'm not a fan of Whoppers, but I am a big fan of Lip's response to Fleasa last night. You know how Fleasa always says she doesn't watch What the Hales? Want to see proof in a text message from Fleasa to Lips that she absolutely is watching What the Hales?
He had a question and wanted to know, could Shockett, Randy, appear in the bankruptcy court case? And then she was really paranoid. And she says, well, can they get a hold of my financials? She started, and I said, I don't know. I said, and then this is when I asked her, and I said, look, I go, you're holding on to this money, correct? And she says, yes. This is when she started talking about finances. And I said, well, I go, isn't the money, what was the money given for? And she said, it was given for the barn. And I said, okay, well, why isn't it contracted out then? I said, it needs to be contracted out so that money, if it's been given for the barn, it needs to be used for the barn. And she's like, well, I'm afraid that Michelle's going to get a hold of it. She goes, well, the money was given to me. She was afraid that somehow through bankruptcy court, her finances were going to be discoverable. She just made it clear that the money, she did not want to give the money to Michelle.
The ultimate motive behind everybody who's got channels and are trying to make money from this, or, by getting views and everything else, is to basically attach to your name, cause drama, in hopes that they're going to get people that are going to, get more subscribers, ultimately leading to the success of their channel.